Welcome to the Referral Ace 3-day beta. During this beta, we'd like you to test all the features and functionality that are found inside Referral Ace. But some things I want you to look out for on a daily basis or whenever you log in is this upgrade button. Whenever you click on upgrade, it'll automatically send the new files to your system, giving you the most latest updates during our beta. Because if you find errors, we'd like you to post them to the Facebook group, and we'll take those errors, we'll give them to our dev, and they'll look at the issues that may be causing what you found. All bug reports should also be placed by clicking on the bug report button at the very top here. This will take you to this form. You want to give us your first name, your email. If we have to take a look at your install, it'd be nice to have your username, password, and your application URL. It would also help too if you give us your cPanel. Ideally, you'd like to have this installed on maybe a garbage domain to start with, or a garbage subdomain, just something that we could have possible access to fix any issues during the 3-day beta. So to start off with, you should jump into your settings here. You want to put your company name, the website of the installation, your phone number, and then add your custom logo. This will be replaced over the Referral Ace logo. Put in your address, city, state, and your time zone. This is important that you complete this first. When you get those settings in there, just click on Save. This will enable the other tabs. If you see this little loading symbol here, it's because I've actually uploaded that as my logo. But this enables the other apps as well, and other tabs. We're going to have you skip over the apps information. You are going to have to create a new app, and it's going to have an app ID and app secret. We're going to show you that in another video. But we're going to have a rewards transfer. This is the PayPal that is used to transfer rewards to other affiliates inside your system. Next, you want to set up your sub-account offers. So when a company is added into the system, and we'll show you that here in a second, you can determine what the general setting is. So trial accounts can be 30 days. Free accounts, there are no settings. And then we have premiums, and we can just enter the amount that we're going to charge monthly for the premium account. Click on Save. So we have our trial account, free, and premium set up. Next thing we want to do is take a look at the registration form. Essentially what this is, this gets users into your system from a web page. You can embed this on any website that you want. Essentially it does just places a website wherever you place it on your website. Next we want to set up some users. So for the time being, you can use a reg form, or you can use this manually add here. Now keep in mind, during this beta 3-day, we are going to be working on the CSS, so things are going to start looking better. You'll see as you start hitting the upgrade button. So I'm going to put in just a fake name here. Enter the password and account type. We're going to call this trial account, and just make it 15 days. Click on add. Go back to users, and you'll see it's been added into the system. Now you can create campaigns at the user level and at the admin level. So I'm going to go ahead and log in as the user here real quick. So I'm going to log out, log in as the company, and now I'm in as a company. This allows me to see all my campaigns, my settings, and my activity. First I want to show you the page I set up here before I show you what I put in the campaigns, because you'll get a better idea how this all works. We have the logo here, we have the title, subtitle, We get the offer details here. We also have a deal expiration. We also have a limit on amount of deals. We can claim this deal with Facebook. We can claim the deal online. We have our terms and conditions. We have the company information here. And then we have our share center. This is still being worked on just a little bit. They did do the offer redeem page. I'll show you that here in a second. But essentially how this works is everybody will come in here and they'll open this, how this works. This is all mobile responsive too, and they can share and they become a full partner and get an email from the system, learn to show them how to log in and then promote further with like Twitter, LinkedIn, and Google+. I'll show you the process here. I'm going to go ahead and claim this deal online. Click claim this deal, and then it gets to this page. Now we have the opportunity here for just a regular customer to become a full partner to share with their friends and earn money. So this will always pop up on the redeem page, but they're noted here, and it kind of blinks to show they give a little attention to it. If they're not interested in this, they can just close it, and then they get to this page, and here's their code that they're given. They can print out the offer, they can email it, they can also save it to their browser favorites, and then it says here, blinking, see redemption instructions, terms and conditions, and they'll read this. All this content is readily available on creation inside of the campaign builder. Now, redemption of this code can be done several ways. First, I'm going to show you the first way it can be done. So let me copy this code. And here I am at the company dashboard. A company agent can actually come in here and they can put in the code and click on submit, and now it'll mark that deal as engaged or used. If I go to activity here, we'll see here that users Michelle, the deal has been engaged. And this is a good way to keep track of stats going forward, because now you can see, if I go to like my pizza store here, I can see all my activity, and I can do other things here like increase the deal limit, extend the date, see how many deals are left. So you can see on the campaigns page here, you see a little bit of stats here. It shows how many deals are generated, how many deals are redeemed, and how many deals are left. So we can keep track of some good stats here of how well the advertising is working based on the conversion ratios. Number one, how many have actually completed the form, which is 3, and how many have actually came in and redeemed their deal or engaged the deal. But as I was telling you before, the one way to engage a deal is obviously entering the code here. There is another way. If you go to campaigns, click on tablet redeem. If they want to have an in-store tablet, the person can enter the code and it'll tell you if the code is valid or not. And it does have sounds, so if the tablet isn't facing the cashier, they can tell by the sound, because it's either like a slap sound if it's invalid, or it's a ta-da sound if it's a valid code. So that way they can tell to honor that code inside the store. The other way this can be redeemed is via text message. Now, inside of the admin, there's one Twilio phone number you can set up that'll serve all your companies inside your list. So always pick a good phone number, and ideally if you use a toll-free number, that's probably your best bet, because toll-free numbers in Twilio can now send SMS. So what will happen is as long as the agent or cashier knows the phone number, they can say, please text your code, your redemption code, to the phone number. They will get an instant reply, whether the code is invalid or not, to their phone, and they'll show that to the cashier, and then cashier can ring it up as a engaged deal. But once that code, valid code, is received by the system, it'll mark that deal as engaged. So this way we're keeping up consistent stats and nothing is really falling through the cracks. So I'll kind of get into, I've already shown you the campaign page. We have the tablet redeem. We have a promote page too. Anytime they want to promote a link, they're just going to put this link inside any advertising. And this works the same for affiliates. When an affiliate comes through the offer redeem page and they share, they become an affiliate, they get their own login where they can actually log in and actually get access to the promote pages and share the deals so they can get a cut of the commissions. So back to, if you ever have any referrals, click on referrals, you'll see all your referrals listed. Let's go back to the edit page and kind of finish this up so we can get you testing the system. I'm not going to get into it all now. I'm going to get into more in-depth training after we've completed some of the changes we're going to be doing over the next couple of days. We always want you to report back any issues that you have, even misspellings, anything like that, or things that would make the system more usable. Get that to us as soon as possible. Post inside the Facebook group and also put it inside of the bug report. But I'll get into the campaign details. I know there's some misspellings here. We're going to fix all these. You're going to put your title, your subtitle, the description of the deal. You want to upload your image. Next is your redemption instructions that appears on the offer redeem page in the red here. Next we have Leadsmith embed. I'm not going to show you this now. I'll show you this in the next video, but you can embed Leadsmith forms onto your page. What it'll do is once you embed that two-step opt-in onto this system, it will automatically disregard any thank you pages or settings you have at Leadsmith and always show them the offer page on the second page, which is the thank you page. Next, we want to determine our referral offer details and rewards. What is the estimated actual value of the product that we're offering in our offer? And next is what is the actual discount we want to display to the customer, whether it's a fixed amount or a percentage. And then we want to have our terms and conditions for the deal. In case it was a buy one get one for pizza, offer only available for dining customers, limit one coupon per customer. You can determine whatever the conditions are if you talk to the company, or the company can put it in themselves. Next, we have the reward. How much are we going to pay referrals for sharing? And once that share deal is claimed and then redeemed, we're going to pay them a little cut of the money. We can either determine a percentage of the sale or a fixed amount. Just enter the number here. Next is the actual design page with the referral offer page design and the offer redemption page. Generally, you want to keep this the same. You can choose a background image, you can tile it, stretch it, or you can just choose a general background color for each page. Next is the publishing options. To enable it, just click on enable. Set your max limit of your deals, your start date, end date, and then the state which is enabled. Next is our add a countdown timer. By unselecting this, it takes away the timer and just puts an end date. That's it. But if you select that, it puts a countdown timer. By clicking add custom logo, it'll put the logo on the page at the very top of the left. And then we determine our background color for both the redemption and the offer page. And in this case, we have it this color. Next is campaign succession. You're not going to see this till after you save the form the first time. What this allows you to do is to transfer when this page, let me go back, when this page expires, it's not just not going to sit here dead and not serve any traffic, because remember, these posts are going to be on Facebook and they're going to be serving multiple clients over multiple periods of time. So with that said, you can have the system automatically pick up other campaigns that are set up and are live and active, and you'll be able to sort those. So if you have like 50 campaigns in the system, you can determine the succession of those that appear after they expire. So if you set for 1, 2, 3, when 1 expires, 2 is going to pick up. When 2 expires, 3 is going to pick up. As long as the deals are active, they're going to appear in green. If they're red, they're going to be bypassed inside of the succession. If no deals are available in the succession that are valid, the default campaign will always be picked up. In this case, so I only have one set up, it's my pizza store, but if you had like 50, there'd be 50 options here to choose which is the default campaign. So that page is always serving the customers. So that's all I'm going to get into for now. I just want you guys to play with the system, report back any errors or functionality issues, misspellings. We'd like to hear from it because we can get these corrected in the next 3 days. If you have any questions, hit us up on the bug report. Thanks for testing Referral Ace during this 3-day beta.